Today's lesson will be on the cardiovascular system, and we're going to look at the structure of the heart. The structure of the heart is a very important thing. We're going to look at all the different veins, arteries, and chambers of the heart. So we're going to start on the right-hand side. Now, the blood comes from the heart using this vessel. This is the vena cava. There are two parts to the vena cava. We have the inferior that brings the blood from below the heart, and the superior that brings the blood from above the heart. This feeds all the blood into the first chamber of the heart, the right atrium. Blood goes from here. When it contracts, it passes it into the next chamber, which is the right ventricle. Between these two chambers are a set of valves. These are the atrioventricular valves. These stop blood flow from going backwards from the ventricle into the atrium when the ventricle contracts. When the ventricle does contract, the blood then travels up out of the heart via this artery. This is the pulmonary artery. The blood here is sent to the lungs. Also in this artery, we have a set of valves. These are the semi-lunar valves. The semi-lunar valves stop blood from flowing back out of the artery into the ventricle as the ventricle relaxes. Blood goes around the lungs and comes back into the heart on the left-hand side. It comes in via these two vessels, the pulmonary veins. One leads from the left lung and one leads from the right lung. They send the blood into the next chamber, which is our left atrium. The atrium contracts and sends the blood via another set of atrioventricular valves into the left ventricle. The left ventricle will contract, sending the blood up out via these semilunar valves into this artery, which is called the aorta. The blood goes up, out, and goes around the entire body. So they are the chambers of the heart and the different valves and vessels involved. Arteries always carry blood away from the heart, and veins always carry blood to the heart. We can see the right-hand side of the heart has deoxygenated blood, which we've indicated with the color blue here. And the left-hand side of the heart has oxygenated blood, which we've indicated with the color red. Both oxygenated and deoxygenated blood never mix in the heart. They are kept separate. The sino-atrial node, or the SAN, is an important part of the heart. It's located in the wall of the right atrium. This controls the heart rate and is normally known as the pacemaker. This is connected to the central nervous system by two nerves, a sympathetic and a parasympathetic nerve. The sympathetic nerve increases the rate of the heartbeat, and the parasympathetic nerve decreases the rate of the heartbeat. This is used in the fight or flight response by the body, and can also be affected by a hormone called adrenaline, which is also known as epinephrine. This is released by the adrenal glands, which are just above the kidney.